Okay. So, first things first, I'm going to present my screen with one thing, and then I'm going to present my screen again, and then I'm going to present my screen again. So, I have lots of things to show you today. So, the first thing I'm showing you is the Hat Day fundraiser. Tell me in the chat if your teacher showed you this yet. Molly, you weren't here, so you're learning about it for the first time. So tell me in the chat if you saw the video that goes along with this. Say yes or no in the chat, or I did or didn't or whatever. Did, yes. Yes. Yes, no. Okay, Liliana. Well, Liliana, you're about to hear it today. Okay, so I'm just going to tell you about it in case you didn't hear the video. If you already saw the video, go you. Then you're good to go. So these posters are hung up all around the school, except for the pictures are in black and white. On my screen, it's green and pink. But Friday is Hat Day if you bring $1 to school. And technically, this is through the student council because your guys' jobs Thursday is to remind your class, okay? So maybe ask your teacher, hey, can I make a quick announcement? Or you could email your classmates, hey, don't forget, Hat Day, bring your $1. So just a reminder, it is Hat Day on Thursday if you bring $1. So what is it? Hat Day. When? Friday, February 12th. So if you bring in your $1, you get to wear a hat all day long at school. And normally we don't get to wear hats in school. It doesn't matter what hat. And you just have to bring in your $1 and give it to your classroom teacher. Your classroom teacher already has a little envelope to put the $1 in. And then why are we doing it? Because there is a student at Westfield that's going through a really hard time. She's very ill and her family needs some help. So all the money we raise is going to go to her family. So I've already talked to her family and they know we're doing this fundraiser and they're really grateful that we're doing it for them. So technically this is through the student council. We're the ones putting it on. So your job Thursday at school is to remind your classmates, okay? So this is the first project we had to talk about was the Hat Day. And hopefully you guys get to participate. It's only $1. You can even bring in $1 in quarters if you don't have $1 bill, or if you don't have any dollars, maybe ask your parents for $1. But you get to wear, if you bring in $1, you can bring it in Thursday or Friday and wear a hat all day. Nicholas, do you have a question?
Is it this Thursday or next, or is it this Friday or next Friday?
Yes, this Friday the 12th. So
Okay.
this upcoming Friday is when you get to wear your hat if you bring in your $1, okay?
Thanks.
So hopefully you guys get to participate in that. Even if you can't participate, remind your friends Thursday or remind your classmates, ask your teacher. Liliana, Thursday at school, remind Mrs. Vargas to show that video, okay? Because I sent out a video to all the teachers to watch about Hat Day, and it just explains what it's for. It's Mrs. Kneifel wearing a hat. It's kind of silly. Mrs. Kneifel will be wearing a hat on Friday. I'm excited. I need to bring in my $1. I have $1. I just need to bring it in. So I'm excited about Hat Day. Okay?
I'm going to wear the fanciest hat I can find.
I don't know what hat I'm going to wear yet. I haven't decided. So, okay, that is project number 1. Done. Check. Okay, I'm going to share my screen with a new thing. And then we'll talk about that project. A lot of us weren't at the last meeting, which is okay. I know it was hard to make the last meeting because it was virtual. Everyone was virtual. So some of you guys, this will be the first time you're hearing about it. Some of you guys, it won't be. So in your bags, which except for Molly doesn't have one, but in your bags, you got one of 2 posters because we have 2 big projects coming up. So some of you guys have this poster in your bag right now. Some of you have a different one. You guys will have, I'll show you the different one in a minute. So our February fundraiser is a food/personal care item drive. So like I said, we kind of already talked about it a little bit last month. If this is the first time you're hearing about it, let me talk through it and then we can answer questions, okay? So normally in February, we do the Super Bowl and you bring in food drive items and you put them on whatever side of the table you want whichever team to win. But we're just doing things, instead of having a competition with the teams, we're doing a class competition. So I'm going to read through this poster with you. Food and personal care item drive, February 22nd through 26th. So that's 2 weeks away. That's not next week, it's the following week. It says, the student council is holding a competition to see which class can bring in the most items for the food and personal care item drive. So Whichever class brings in the most item will win Nice Cream. And that's the ice cream you can buy that we sold last year. All items that are collected will be donated to people in need in our community, so in the Westville area. So when is it? It's February 22nd through 26th, where you can bring in your item, and then you will drop it in a designated box in your classroom. I'll get to that, Lillian. So some of you guys, I had 7 of you guys help me. Not everyone did it because I didn't need that many people, but some of you guys decorated pieces of paper for me that looked like this. They were these pieces of paper, and these pieces of paper are going to be put on the designated boxes. Because of COVID, we want to be safe as possible. So every classroom is going to have a cardboard box in their room, and it's going to have their classroom name on it. And then say Molly brings in a box of mac and cheese for the food drive. She's just going to get it out of her backpack, and she's going to put it straight in the box. That way no one else has to touch it, and we aren't sharing germs. And then at the end of the week, so there's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. At the end of the week, Mrs. Kneifel is going to collect all the boxes, and I'm going to count all the items. And whatever classroom had the most number of items, so if Mrs. Kneifel's class had 57, but Mrs. Vargas's had 78, well, Mrs. Vargas's class would win. They're going to win ice cream. So the whole class will win ice cream if they have the most items. So what are you bringing? Non-perishable food items and unopened personal care items. So non-perishable food items are like canned food or boxed food, noodles, pasta sauces, other types of sauces, condiments, things like that. Like fruit and bread, and frozen things, those aren't good options because those go bad really quick. We want things that can stay good for a while, okay? So that's what food items are. Then personal care items, like what the heck is that, Mrs. Kneifel? That are things like toothbrushes, shampoo, hair conditioner, toothpaste, soaps, things that are for yourself, like dental floss, deodorant, things that are for personal care, shower items basically, or bathroom items. So there's some examples at the bottom. So this is what we are doing in February. So next week, there'll be a video coming out of Mrs. Kneifel explaining this to all of our friends, the whole school. But some of you guys have this poster in your class, in your bag, because you're going to make your own poster, something like this. You can just put like the when, where, what on there. You can put example items, whatever you want. So some of you will be making a poster about this. And when you bring it back to me, I said maybe if you could try to have your posters back by Friday, that would be cool. Friday would be a good day. If you can't have it back on Friday, maybe by Monday, have your poster back. So that is the first project second project. So we already talked about Hat Day. So some of you guys will be making these posters. Go you. Other people making other posters. So does anyone have any questions about the personal care item drive? And once again, you guys are really in charge of pepping up your class, saying, hey, we want to win. And obviously you do want to win new ice cream. So there'll be one winner out of all classes. Mrs. Kneifel will be delivering the boxes. Thank you to those that decorated the papers for it. That was very helpful. And some of you guys will be doing these posters. Elena, what's your question, ma'am?
I was just going to say really quick, do we have to pay for these or just items that we need?
So the food items or personal care items, you bring those from your home. So like maybe you and mom are going grocery shopping and you say, hey, mom, can we get an extra can of food for the food drive? And then you would maybe pick up an extra can of food and then bring it in for the food drive, okay? Same with personal care items. Like maybe you're in the soap aisle. Mom, can we get an extra bar of soap for the personal care item drive, okay? So this flyer will be also emailed to all the teachers, and then all the teachers will email it to your parents, okay? So parents will find out about it too, because obviously you guys aren't necessarily doing the grocery shopping, right? So you're going to need parents involved with this one too. So that will be in 2 weeks, this project. So some of you guys are making posters for this. Thank you, thank you. And then I'll also hang up some just like this. But next week, you guys will see a video in your classroom of me explaining this to all of your guys' classmates too, okay? Any more questions about personal care or food item drive? I'm hoping this is really successful because obviously people want to win ice cream. So I'm hoping we get lots and lots of items. And then the items, like I said, I'm going to talk to some community members, and all the items are going to go to people here in Westville. So people close to us are going to be the ones getting the items, which is really cool that we're helping our own community. Okay? Good? All right, if so, we're moving on to the next project. We are like slammed. We are busy bees lately, which would be the other poster, because some of you guys have the other poster in your bag. And we had to do this poster because just the way things fall. So in the first week of March, which is before our March student council meeting, is Dr. Seuss week, which I'm so excited about. And every year the student council puts on a spirit week for Dr. Seuss week. So some of you guys are making posters for spirit week, and it's really important that you guys participate in these spirit days. So Spirit Week will be held March 5th or March 1st through the 5th. Dr. Seuss Day itself is the 2nd. So Monday is Cat in the Hat Day after the book Cat in a Hat, and everyone has to wear stripes. So any stripes, that's how you'll participate. Tuesday is Fox and Socks. So on Tuesday, everyone is supposed to wear silly socks. Wednesday is Wacky Wednesday. So you're supposed to wear mismatched clothes, like maybe you're wearing 2 different color socks, or maybe you're wearing like a bright color and pastel, something silly. Thursday is Green Eggs and Ham Day. So everyone in the school is supposed to wear the color green. And then Friday, we are thinking of the sleep book. So you get to wear your coziest school appropriate pajamas. So this is a free spirit week. So everyone just gets to dress up every day for free and for fun. And then also, I'll be working with Miss Ren Paula in the library, and every class will be getting some every classroom will be getting bookmarks and a book. Your teacher will do a read aloud to you just to celebrate Dr. Seuss and reading, because reading is good for your brain. It's good for us. Mrs. Knifel loves reading. So I'm really excited about Dr. Seuss Spirit Week, but we kind of had to put February's posters and March's posters together just because we want to have Dr. Seuss Spirit Week during Dr. Seuss Week, which happens to be before our next meeting. So some of you guys are making a poster about this one, and then some of you guys are making a poster about the other one. Both, I split it up. There's an even number doing both, and I just randomly decided who was doing what poster, so it's just random. Make your posters really clean and legible, of course. You can draw little pictures or maybe print out pictures or cut pictures out of a magazine. Whatever you want to do to make your poster as nice as possible is fine. And I'll print some of these out and hang them around the school too. There also will be a video closer. So next week will be the food drive video. The following week will be the Spirit Week video, okay? Kinley, do you have a question?
If we get it done tonight, Thursday, can we just bring it into school and give it to you?
Whenever you're done with your poster, you can bring it into me. And I think I said, I don't remember what I put in the directions, but you can just, like, before you stop in your classroom, maybe just bring it straight to me at school. Or if you don't know where I am, ask your teacher to put it in my mailbox. And remember to bring back your markers, because those are the student council markers that we keep on reusing that my classroom doesn't touch. That way the germs are, germ free and stuff. And bring back your bag, because that's just the easiest way to get stuff to you guys. So whenever you're done with the poster, I said hopefully by Friday, but if you can't get it done by Friday, no big deal. Monday's fine. Okay? Because I know these posters are like, there's kind of a lot of work, I know, to making a poster. So if you can't get it done by Friday, Monday's fine. So the 3 projects we have is Hat Day Friday. The food drive is the 22nd through the 25th. And then Spirit Week is the 1st through the 5th. Elena, what is your question?
So we are just like saying on our posters, making like pictures of like maybe someone wearing all this stuff.
Yeah, so I gave you this poster as an example. So you can make your poster kind of like this poster. Like maybe you want to write Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then say what each day is. Like you might want to put Monday, wear stripes. Tuesday, wear silly socks, okay? And then you can add pictures to make it look fun. So the poster in your bags is just an example that you can, it doesn't have to look exactly the same, your poster and stuff, but it's an example to help you make your own poster. Okay? So that is what we are doing. You guys are getting your posters done. I'll be sending out videos. Hopefully these days are really successful. It's really important you guys do Spirit Week. I'm going to do Spirit Week. I'm really excited. It's hopefully, if you guys are able to, remember, ask your parents, just bring in maybe a canned good, maybe a box of mac and cheese, a can of spaghetti sauce, anything like that will help our food drive, our bars of soap. We'll help our personal care item drive, and hopefully you guys can do hat day. And of course, if you can't ever participate in these, it's just important to tell your friends to participate and to spread the word around your classroom, okay? So that is, I know, a lot of February. So when we meet in March, we'll be meeting March 9th. We won't necessarily have a project. Instead, we're going to be talking about what went good with these 3 projects and maybe what will change for next year. Okay. So March, you guys won't have necessarily things to do, except for we might make Earth Day posters just because it's good to spread the word about Earth Day. But so March, we will have another meeting. And then I have a question, and I would like everyone to answer it in the chat. So I'm going to stop sharing now my screen. In April, I've already talked to Mr. Tun, and I've okayed it with him. You'll obviously have to okay this with your parents, but I have okayed it with Mr. Tun. We are going to have an in-person meeting in April for Earth Day, and I'm really excited. We're going to clean up around the school, okay, because we want to take care of our earth. So we're going to go around our whole school, the baseball fields, the soccer fields, everywhere, the parking lots, and we're going to make sure that we pick up all of the trash around the school. So that's what we're going to do for April. So right now, our meetings are held at 3:30 because we have to let people get off the bus. So I was thinking, this is where you guys are going to tell me in the chat what you think. I'm thinking for April, everyone can just stay after school, meet in my classroom. I'll probably have a little snack, and then we'll go clean up the school, and then your parents will pick you up. Does that sound good? Or what will happen is, like, if you guys are worried about, if you want to keep it at 3:30, then your parents could bring you at 3:30 and then pick you up, but then your parents would have to come twice. So I thought it would be easier if in April, which is still 2 months away, you guys will stay after school with me. We'll clean up, and then your parents will pick you up at a certain time. I haven't decided the time yet. Does that sound good? That if you stay after, then your parents pick you up instead of your parents having to bring you and pick you up? I thought it might be hard for parents to bring you and pick you up. And when we're in the classroom, eating our snack, we'll be socially distanced. And then when we're outside and stuff, we'll have our masks on. I'll have hand sanitizer. So everyone will be safe. You know, we won't be spreading germs or anything. Everyone will have their own garbage bag. I'm going to get hand gloves probably. So you can wear gloves while picking up the trash. We'll wash our hands afterwards. So that is our April plan. So I'm really excited about that, cleaning up our school. So obviously that's not yet though. So in March is when I'll send, actually early April, like the first week of April is when I'll send home permission slips to your parents about that meeting. So right now we have hat day. We have the food drive and personal care item drive. March is Spirit Week. In the middle of March, we'll meet just to talk about what went good with our Spirit Week and our food drive. In April, we will have our actual in-person meeting that I'm super excited about. And then May, I haven't decided what we're doing yet for May. May, we're going to have some type of celebration. I just haven't decided how we're going to do it yet. So that's just a plan for the rest of the year. Does anyone have any questions right now? Or you have any questions about your poster? Any questions? I know I threw a lot of information at you. Mrs. Kneippel loves to talk, so I'm sorry. Any questions? Questions. Anyone? Corgan's here. Corgan, I forgot to mark you. Last year we found a baby bunny. Oh, you found a baby bunny last year? That's cool. Also, our meeting in April isn't till the 20th. It's later in April. That way, hopefully the weather will be really nice for us because we don't want to be picking up, like trash in the cold. So that's why in April, our meeting's a little bit further back. That makes sense. So does anyone have any questions? Of course, if you do have any questions, you can always email me. Always, you can email me and or ask your teacher if you can come see me at school or something. I'm always willing to talk to you, and I can help you guys out whenever you need it. So like I said, posters, try to have them by Friday. If not, Monday is totally fine. Either day is really fine with me. I'm really glad you guys were able to come to the meeting. I can't wait to see your guys' posters. And remember, talk up hat day with your friends. Remember, it's $1. Then the following week, you'll talk up the food drive. Because remember, you want your class to win. Hopefully, it's one of your guys' classes. We'll see. I mean, really, I want my class to win because I want free ice cream. Well, I'm going to be the one buying it, but I want ice cream. So we'll have to see which class wins. I'm super excited. Then Spirit Week, I can't wait to see everyone's silly outfits. I'm excited about Spirit Week. I love Spirit Week. So does anyone have any questions or anything they need to add or say? All right, this meeting is recorded, so I'm going to upload it to YouTube, but then I'll send it to all you guys, even though you're here, just in case you need to remember something, I'll send it to you guys so you can rewatch it if you need to. And if you don't have any questions or anything else to say, you guys are free to leave me. I appreciate you guys coming. You guys rock. Thank you, thank you. And I'll see you guys in school later. Make sure you do your e-learning tomorrow. Thanks for coming, guys.
Roger Dodger.
Bye, guys. Thanks for coming.
Bye. Have a nice evening.
You too. See you later.
Have a nice evening.
Bye-bye. Thanks for coming.